No.
It's obviously old school.
Hello?
No, I know, but you must have got you.
He's
only
giving
did
you
older
boy
kids.
cheers, like the ones the boys do.
No, this is the one the girls did for the flag
Really?
football players. I'm trying to think.
Oh, flag football?
Yeah, exactly. Way back. Yeah, it's like
No,
kid
I
friendly.
know the one. One of our teachers. I know it with my leg.
Rick and Nancy sitting in the gutter,
yeah.
eating
In the
peanut butter.
gutter?
Yeah, really. Where's
You never
that?
heard
In the
that?
tree.
No, sitting in the gutter, eating peanut butter, kissing each other.
Did you get that on film? That was like
That's my cheer. Never heard that one?
No.
That's why you're MMA.
Sitting in the gutter.
Eating peanut butter.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
terrible.
Hi everyone, I'm Nancy Fitzgerald. I'm the school social worker at Seaford Middle School on Long Island. Welcome to my lab. I am here with Tom and Rick.
Boom. Nancy, thanks so much. Seaford, I saw this pillow in your office. You got like the most awesomest quotes in the world, like ridiculously awesome. And I'll tell you, I came in here this morning real early. And one of the first things I always do, and I don't tell anyone about this, is I sneak into the bathrooms. And I go in and I look on the wall in the bathroom stall. And if you watch 13 Reasons Why, you'll see that that's one thing that they highlight. So I go into your bathroom today and I was like, because I see a heart with, like I love mom. And I was like, oh my God. I've never seen this in a school before. It blew my mind. Like that's what I found on your bathroom wall. So I thought this is going to be an amazing day today. So I was right. The kids were incredible, amazing, and there's no doubt in my mind why. When I meet you, the June bug, right? You'll tell us about that. You also did cheer for years and years and years.
Right.
And you taught us an amazing lesson when it came to cheer. Why don't you give our friends in your lab, that same lesson about the little squad that you had?
Okay, so I was the varsity cheerleading coach for over 9 years. And my middle name is June, and they affectionately called me Junebug. And we would have what we called the cheer chat. So the cheer chat evolved because a lot of times there would be tension between girls. I had 22 girls on my squad, and they were 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 12th graders. So you can imagine between 22 girls, there were oftentimes a lot of friction. So we would have a stunt group, and a stunt group had 3 girls on the bottom, and they would have a flyer on the top. So the word trust was the most important thing that they had to have with each other. So if you were the flyer, you had to trust the 3 girls that were underneath you, keeping you on top. Sometimes it would have to be 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever it was. And if the flyer didn't trust the girls underneath them, they would not be able to stay up there. So whenever there was an issue between the girls on the squad, they would come to me and they would say, Junebug, we need a cheer chat. And I would say, okay, let's do it. Before any practice, we would sit down on the mat and I would say, okay, girls, what's going on? What's the cheer chat about? And they would be very honest and open, and they would say, okay, this is what's going on. And the girls would talk about that. And so once we cleared the air, we could then begin our practice and have a really solid, great practice, and the flyers would stay up because they were then able to trust the girls that were really in charge of their safety.
Wow. Boom, what an amazing lesson from the lab. Rick, you talk about trust all the time. Give it to me.
Absolutely. So when I was in the military, we had to trust a lot of people, and not just with our livelihoods, but with our lives. And with my lieutenant, the day that I was injured, the day that I was led into an IED attack, I was following somebody, and I was trusting them. And it kind of goes into a little bit about leadership and how even today, 11 years after that I followed somebody into that IED attack, I trusted them so much, I would still trust them today. And that's the importance of trust. Because, Tom, you say it all the time. What's the most important form of communication?
Trust.
Trust. It's huge. And I will trust that guy forever. Even though he led me into that day, I would still trust him today, and I would still trust his leadership today.
The connection, Rick.
Connection.
We always confuse connection and communication because kids communicate more than they ever have, but they're not connected.
That's
so
right.
Rick's talking about the connection that we have with human beings, and the deepest form is trust. So I love that you brought that up here in the lab, in your lab. And you know, our partner Jason is famous for saying that teachers, according to your Common Core, are supposed to be teachers of literacy and math. And Jason says, no. You've got to be a teacher of humanity first.
Absolutely.
And if we had more trust in the world, we could change it. How about we do a little June bug, blow it up? Ready?
Okay, ready.